Merry Christmas! We are building gingerbread houses today, in a competitive way because we don't know how to do anything else. So Tess and I will be building the Hershey's house here, and then JuJu and Ray will be working together to build the Oreo one. The way this works is I'm going to be reading the instruction steps off of the back of the box. I cannot see the pieces that she has in front of her, so I don't know what she's holding. And then she's gonna be trying to build it without any visual aid. Each team will have 20 minutes, and then we'll see who did a better job at the end. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Step 1, you need to mush around your icing.
Alright. Explosive.
For 1 to 2 minutes! It needs to be room temperature, so you need to squoze it a lot. We don't have 1 to 2 minutes to waste on that.
I'm squeezing so hard.
That's good, that's good. You need to remove the cap and snip 1/4 inch from the top of the tip, but don't cut it too large.
Okay.
Okay, so there should be like,
Oh, wait. Breathe.
Oh.
Okay.
Been squozing.
Take the cap off. Well, that went somewhere.
Alright, cool.
Sure. That's definitely big enough.
So there should be like a perfectly square piece. You're gonna squoze your white glue, icing glue, into a rectangle, onto that perfectly square base piece.
Okay. The perfectly square piece.
It has a rectangle on it.
Yes. Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
So you're gonna squoze the goo onto that one so that you can glue. Okay, so you need 4 more pieces that you're gonna glue down onto this piece. You're gonna have like the triangular topped house looking pieces, and then 2 rectangle pieces that say Hershey's, I think. No, not the Hershey's. I'm kidding, not the Hershey's. The pieces with the windows. Have you made your rectangle of glue?
Weird. It's getting.
It's getting?
Well, you didn't allow me 1 to 2 minutes to warm the goo.
So is it not gooing?
It's coming out.
Okay, is it? Alright.
Alright,
So, on the long sides of the...
Right, okay. The long
okay.
sides.
The long sides where you put the glue is where you're gonna put the window pieces. Oh, I skipped a step. I'm sorry. So on the rough side, on the back side of the triangular house pieces, you want to line those with glue as well, so that when you put all the pieces together, they make a box. Glue your corners, you know?
Yep.
The like standing piece.
Yep.
So perpendicular from where the other glue you already placed is.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait.
All right.
There's 2.
I'm waiting. I'm sorry. I can't see. I don't know how far along you are. You have to communicate with me.
I'm communicating.
That's not how you communicate.
Okay. The backs are glued.
Okay. So, then you're going to take the long window pieces and put them on the long parts of the rectangle. And you're going to put the triangle pieces on the square parts, and you're going to make a box out of it.
Alright. Yeah, this is definitely gonna stick.
Make it stick. Hmm.
Ha.
So are they sticking together?
No. Let me. That'll surely do it.
That'll surely do it. Okay, so the next step is the triangle.
Oh, no. Not the
What
next
do you mean,
step.
no? What do you mean?
No, that's not the next step.
It's time.
It's not time.
You said that'll surely do it. That means it's time.
It does not mean it's time. It means it'll do it. Surely. Please don't rush me.
We are on a time limit.
Ah!
I didn't like the scream I just heard from the other room.
Stay where you are. Oh my god. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, we need to move on.
Wait! Wait! Please! Okay, I can move on now.
Okay, on the triangle top part, you're gonna line that with icing. And then you're gonna take the two squares that say Hershey's and you're gonna attach them as roof panels. And it says to hold it for 1 minute, but you know, I don't know if we have a minute. So hold them.
Give me a moment.
Interesting.
Alright. It's okay. Everything's okay.
Awesome.
Everything's always been okay.
Yeah, I'm glad it's okay.
You said just the triangle bits need to be lined?
Yes.
Oh my god. Is it possible?
We have 10.5 minutes.
It's so much time. It'll be perfect. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. It's okay.
Okay,
Don't
are
have
you
to
ready?
worry.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me the next step.
You're gonna line a strip of icing into the middle of the two like roof tiles to secure them together. And then you need to hold that in place again so that the icing can like set up, you know?
That's definitely doing what it's supposed to be doing, for sure. What is the next step?
After the roof is done, here's the thing. It says wait 15 minutes prior to decorating. So
we have no time!
Yeah, so after that it just says decorate your house. So my suggestion is we just start with like icing and making it look pretty. So on the cover, so okay, we're trying to make it look like the cover image. So you could start with filling in the Hershey's so that it's white with some icing, and then dragging two strings across above Hershey's and below Hershey's. Like we're gonna string lights, and then you put some of the little bulbs on there.
One at a time,
string.
one at a time.
This is where it gets complicated, because now there's no instructions. I'm just having to describe this picture to you.
Wow, so good.
What do you mean?
It's so pretty.
I don't believe you.
Yep,
Okay, so you filled
Okay.
in Hershey's?
I did that, yep.
Okay, so the next thing you
side
can...
of the back.
Yeah, the next thing you can do is line all the windows with icing, and then you could line the door with icing.
Alright.
And they filled in the door and then used a little red bead as the handle.
You said a little red bead for the handle.
Yeah, on the door.
Alright.
Okay. All the windows in the door?
All the windows?
Well, yeah, you gotta line the windows.
See, the thing is about those other windows, I'm a little nervous to touch them.
Alright, well maybe we just come back to that, you know? Okay, so, you could, so there's a string of light. What?
Just keep going.
Okay, there's a string of lights above the Hershey's and below the Hershey, where it says Hershey's. There's like a string of lights. So you do a curve, 5 minutes remaining. You do a curved string and then decorate with the little light bulbs. I'm gonna just start giving you stuff, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Add in like thick plume. There are decorating tips, and I think you can use those to get like a thicker plume of icing for the top seam of the roof, so it'll look like snow. And then put decorate the top with alternating pattern: Hershey's Kiss, Hershey's Square, Hershey's Kiss, Hershey's Square, Hershey's Kiss.
What the fuck were you saying?
What?
A different tip.
Yeah, ignore that part. Just make the seam of the roof look fluffy like snow, you know? How's it going?
It's coming.
Make a little sidewalk in front of the door using the icing. And then put 2 of the squares from the Hershey's bar so that it looks like a sidewalk. And then take 2 of the leaves from the pine and put them lining the sidewalk. And then a little bead at the end of each side.
Okay, what? Okay. What else? What next?
What have you done? What have you done?
Just tell me things to do. Just tell me things to do.
Okay. Make little piles of snow on either side of the sidewalks and place Hershey's Kisses in each one. You can make little like plumes of snow around the entire base of the house. And then you could make like plume icicle-y things coming off the roof. Also, there's the gingerbread man that has to be decorated, and the Christmas tree.
Where do they go? Where do I put them?
Oh, you just decorate them. They, like, hang out, you know?
I'm going to murder you.
What? They don't attach. They're just sitting next to it.
What do you mean? They're going to be attached now.
Here's the really, like, tricky part. Above the... So all of the windows that you've definitely frosted, you have to put little icicle plumes of snow beneath them, and then above them you have to take a little Hershey's bar and then like a shutter and put it up there. And then some other random places on the base of the house you can put little piles of icing and put holly berries and leaves and any remaining candy. Like chocolate kisses and squares. The gingerbread man looks like 30 seconds. The gingerbread man looks really stereotypical, but you use the lime green light bulbs to make like a bow tie. And then the Christmas tree is lined how you think it would be lined, and you add Christmas trees to it as well.
No!
No!
I don't know what you're saying to me.
What do you mean you don't know what do you mean? Time! Coming in for the reveal.
I mean, it could be worse. So this is what it's supposed to look like! Well, so it's supposed to be like really fluffy and... Oh, you aren't supposed to unwrap those? No. Well, what's his face doing? I decorated him.
Alright, so first we will go ahead and prepare the icing pouch. We'll need to cut off about, well, we probably want to squeeze it a few times first to warm it up so it's easier to use. And once it's warmed up enough, then we'll need to cut off about a 1/4 inch off the nib at the top, so that way you have a icing pipette.
Nib. Do I need a scissors? Oh, there's scissors.
All right, so once this is warmed up, we're basically going to figure out, we're going to put some icing on the front and back on the vertical walls.
The ones with doors?
Yes, there's going to be a front and a back. Looks like both sides have doors, yes. So we're just going to put icing vertically on the sides so that way they can attach to the side pieces.
Right, on the sides of the front and the back.
Mm-hmm. That's what this picture shows.
Yeah, I don't see a picture. Thanks. Okay.
All right,
Why won't this
so
frosting do anything?
come on, JuJu. We're on a timer. You got this.
It doesn't stick to cookie. Okay. And then what? Stick it together?
Yes, stick it together. Don't be afraid to put down some icing on the hopefully cardboard you have. It might help it stick better. How's it looking?
Uh-huh. Like it's falling apart.
Oh, okay. We're doing it right then.
Doesn't stick to cookie.
That's a problem.
The frosting literally doesn't stick to cookie. It sticks to itself, it doesn't stick to cookie.
All right. Do we have 4 walls?
I have 4 sides.
All right. Woohoo! So next we are going to add a strip of icing to the peak of where the roof is going to lay against.
The tops
So-
of the sides.
Yeah, the tops of those little triangular
You want me
pieces.
to touch it again? You're telling me to touch it again.
I'm like
Just
telling
started
you to add
standing like a house
icing.
of cards.
Well, add icing, and then we're gonna add these roof panels.
Yeah, that worked. Okay, there are 2 beads. Now I have to add the roof panels without it all falling apart.
You got this. Come on.
I don't.
Okay, so is it standing on its own yet?
Sure.
Okay. Well, now we get to decorate it. So we need to probably add some frosting to the top fringe. Well, the top space of the roof.
The ridge.
Yeah, the ridge, that word. And you'll want to add enough icing that we'll be able to add 4 gumballs at the top.
Alright, big old triple bead. And the gumballs go on the top.
Uh-huh. Should be 4 of them.
4. Okay.
Wonderful. So next we'll need to outline the doors on each side.
Let's say we
in
don't.
white
What else
icing.
do we do?
Okay, we could spread more white icing along the top, and then we're going to put a total of 5 cookies to mask basically shingles. So you have 3 whole cookies along the bottom, and 2 whole and 2 halves on the top side. And we're going to do that on each side of the roof panels.
I'm gonna tell you right now that makes no sense to me. Okay, and then I use them as shingles.
Basically, yes. You'd put 3 on the bottom layer of the first roof panel, and then you would center 2 above it, and then there are half moon sides on each side.
Oh, that one broke. Duh.
Well, good. We need one that's broken in half.
It wasn't half.
Oh, well, okay. We're halfway there, time-wise. So what you doing?
I'm twisting the Oreos in half, and I'm using the half with the frosting as the bottom layer of shingles.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. Okay, and then I do what with the second?
On the upper row, you put 2 towards the middle, 2 whole cookies, twisted in half, of course. And then To the right and left, you would put the broken cookies, the half a cookie.
Frosting those stick to cookies.
Oh.
I've got 5 half pieces on both sides. Well, I've got 5 full-looking half Oreos on both sides.
Okay, and we're just not going to worry about the little half pieces then?
Maybe not. Alright, so what else can I make to look
All right.
give an overall aesthetic?
Okay, so next we would, we can do some icicles out of icing off the edge of the roof. If you want to pipe some icicles and then put a, like, red or green circular candy distributed along the roof edge. Or we could do the windows.
I was doing the windows and the door.
The windows in this picture do have, like, blue curtains. They split at the top center and then come in, you know, that way.
Is that what this blue goo is for?
Yes, and the door.
Oh, I used white. You just blue on the other side.
Yeah, the blue is just to be like curtains. And then there should be some red candies that look like little gingerbread men, and maybe some green leafy candies that can be used to decorate the windowsill.
I made a blue window. It is uglier than the white outline. I don't
We have
know
5
what
minutes.
happens. It's bad. 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Alright, what else do we want to make this look good with then?
Alright, so did you do the icicles for the roof, or did you do the other windows?
Yeah, I could do some icicles, maybe.
Don't forget, we also have a gingerbread man and a tree-looking thing.
Yeah, you tell me what to do.
Well, I don't know what you've got done at this point. Did you already do the icicles?
I put a bead across the outer edge because it doesn't really icicle that way.
There's also a circular round ring done in white icing above the door towards the peak of the roof. And the icing is covered in greenish candies. They're kind of light green and kind of clearish.
What about the trees?
The tree has a white icing dot at the top with a little blue candy star. And then it has blue and white dotted icing across it.
Those aren't the little candy trees then, are they?
No, those little candy trees, I thought they were gingerbread people. But yeah, one of those goes at the very top, and then you just add in blue and white dots.
You stay on the roof. No one asked you.
The gingerbread man, if you wanted to decorate him in this picture, just has a couple of blue mittens, 1 minute warning.
I'm just doing stuff now. Going rogue.
Time.
Time.
Your icing down. Alright, let's go see what it looks like.
Bad.
A tree fell.
You're supposed to, you gotta bring the box so that everybody else can see.
You didn't do the side windows either.
I only noticed him at the last minute. I was like, oh, there's side windows.
I was like, there's absolutely no way.
And then I started doing one, and the cookie started to fall.
That's when
Ain't no way in God's given gracious that would ever look like that.
I don't.
There's just you
I
see.
was like, wow, you
Yeah.
did better than me, but then you see
Make
the box.
curtains, and it comes out like this.
Oh, yeah.
A fair and honest judging.
So the frosting was a pain, and it looks like both of ours.
Yeah,
You definitely did a better roof decoration than I did.
but I think you guys got yours to like stick together and like stand up faster than we did.
Yeah, but yours is still standing.
But it's very
Yours is too.
tilted.
And we have a base and you didn't have a
I think
base.
your
I have no
structure's
base.
better.
I think your structure is better. Your structure's also, more even. Over here, there's like a massive gap.
Both of my
And,
walls are tilted. like
The man
this.
is running away from his
I
home.
didn't realize.
So, I think your structure's better. I think our decorating came out better.
Yeah. Your gumballs are cute though.
I kind of want to eat one.
I mean, eat
Alright.
all you want.
Yay!
Eat the whole house.
Yay!
I don't know if this. Are they gumballs?
Mm-hmm.
Alright!
Merry Christmas.
I'm awful gum.